Ready to make his way into the ring, the challenger #1 rated James Buddy McGrit out of Brentwood, New York, the former IBF junior welterweight champ, one of the most active world-class fighters in the game today, trying to make his way back to the top. And the champion, a 3-1 favorite coming in, Simon Brown, a native of Jamaica, as James Buddy McGrit, doing some praying, some last-minute praying, getting ready for Simon Brown. Underdog coming in, but a lot of people are saying that he could come through big here tonight.
You know, the betting went from 3.5 to 2.5 to 1, and money keeps coming in on McGrit. The problem with the whole thing is, you know, McGrit has fought lesser opposition, so, you know, here comes his problem.
Here he is, Simon Brown, looking to make it 10 for 10 in championship fights tonight, his first defense of the WBC welterweight title. And keep in mind, this is for the WBC title only, as Simon Brown, who unified the WBC and IBF crowns, gave up the IBF version because, as his advisor told us, the IBF used unethical ways to handle the contract for the Maurice Blocker fight, plus the IBF sanctioned fights in apartheid South Africa. And Brown told me sometimes he wishes he didn't vacate the title because he's sick and tired of being asked about it. In any event, the crowd here at the Mirage Grand Ballroom eagerly anticipating the main event, Simon Brown against James Buddy McGrit. We are set for ring announcer Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I'd like to ask you to rise for the singing of our national anthem. My pleasure to present to you at this time the outstanding recording artist and popular entertainer currently appearing at the Golden Nugget. Welcome, the one and only Lou Rawls.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and those bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting up in the air, they gave proof through the night star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the talking about the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and sports fans joining us around the world, welcome as Don King Productions and the Mirage, in association with Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers, present the Feast of Champions, the main event of the evening, the WBC Welterweight Championship bout. This event is sanctioned by the World Boxing Council President Jose Sulaiman, the Supervisor Dean Loheis, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the Chairman Luther Mack, Commissioners Dr. James Nave, Dr. Elias Gallum, Bruce Lane, and Nat Carasali, and the Executive Director is Chuck Minker, presenting the officials as appointed. Ringside physicians, Dr. Flip Pomansky, Dr. James Game, Dr. Al Capana. Timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, Al Bisick and Mike Lasella. Introducing to you the judges at ringside. Presenting Jerry Roth, Dalby Shirley, and Rai Solis. And introducing the referee in charge of this bout, he will be giving instructions after the introductions, Mills Lane. All right, fans, here we go. Brought to you by Don King, the Mirage, and Budweiser. It's showtime. The main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right. He's fighting out of the blue corner, and he enters the ring wearing blue trunks with white trim. He hails from Brentwood, Long Island, New York, and he weighed in at a trim and ready 145 pounds. His fine record includes 54 wins, only 2 defeats, 1 draw, with 43 wins by way of knockout. He's ranked the #1 contender by the WBC and the IBF. Welcome, the former IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the world, James Buddy McGrit. And his opponent across the ring. On my left, fighting out of the red corner is the defending champion. He is wearing black trunks with white lettering and fighting out of Mount Airy, Maryland, by way of Clarendon, Jamaica. His weight is at 147 pounds, and his impressive record includes 34 wins, only 1 defeat, 26 big wins by way of knockout. Welcome, the defending WBC Welterweight Champion of the World, Simon Brown. Once again, the referee Mills Lane now to give instruction.
All right, now this is for the championship of the world. Make a tough, clean fight. You've gone through all the instructions one time. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion? Let's get it on.
The always authoritative Mills Lane with the final words. And if that won't wrap you up, nothing will. As James Buddy McGrit, rated #1 by the WBC, WBA, and IBF, gets set to tangle with the WBC welterweight champ, Simon Brown, involved in his 10th World Championship fight. He's 9-0 coming in championship fights. And we're underway.
And if there's one thing you can look for Simon, it's patience. He doesn't care what happens in the first 2 or 3. He gets his work in, he measures, he's not in a hurry, and then after that, all hell breaks loose.
I believe this is somewhat of a dream match. To have a punching welterweight champion of the world against the master slick boxing former junior welterweight champion, and put up 4 pounds, now he's a welterweight, and this is an interesting fight. Simon Brown, from my opinion, should go right on him and take it to him.
Well, Brown told us he hopes to start earlier against McGirt than he did against Maurice Blocker. Very respectful of Buddy McGirt in the blue. He says he's got his hands full. Called McGirt a great boxer and fighter.
Well, if there's any jitteriness, it should be on the part of McGrit. He should be giving him a lot of motion. He's a fine, fine boxer. Almost an even match. You got to give a championship edge to the champion. But Blocker, remember, he is patient and he feels like when the time comes, he will step on the gas.
Simon Brown has to come in behind that jab and cut the ring off as he do it. Because as you know, Buddy McGrit is very sleep-footed. He's moving and he's going to start punching and going up.
Look at that shoulder now, Simon. Come on.
But I'll tell you one thing, Mike, he's not going to win the title backing up the whole night. He's going to have to come in to fight from time to time, and that's when it's dangerous for Simon.
Of course, but as you know, he's a slick boxer and a sharp puncher, so he tried to let Simon make mistakes where he could counter with a hard punch and throw him off guard. Simon, a hard puncher and aggressive fighter that he is, should take it right to him and punch to the body.
Both have paid their dues. McGrit, a tireless worker who wins many rounds on sheer volume of punches. There were a few right there.
Oh, he'll do that all night long.
Meanwhile, Brown has that potent left hook. McGrit has to be leery of that. Minute to go in the opening round, scheduled for 12. Brown's biggest flaw, perhaps, is defense. Sometimes he can open himself up. And
Brown must
is
take
a great
advantage.
defender.
Brown must take advantage of the end punch in fighting. He mustn't let McGrit semi-tie him up and then get off with the combination. Because Brown has speed in his hand as well.
Yes, opponents are often reluctant to open up the attack on Brown for fear of being countered with a power punch by Simon Brown in the black trunks.
Right now, neither man establishing anything in particular. A lot of give and take in this round. The aggressor is Simon Brown. McGrit has gotten in some very good combinations and shots, but not anything to put any hurt on Simon Brown. See him do the job.
Heading for the bell.
Good boy. Deep breath. Don't throw punches and look. You understand? Get out of there. Or either that, get off with your jab. All right, take a deep breath. Very good. Got one in the back. Don't be afraid to use that jab. Yeah. Deep breath, baby. Take your time. It's all yours. You understand? It's one in the back.
What the fuck if they don't meet up and you just work? That's what I'm talking about.
Emil Gripper, the great trainer, is not saying anything. He's just taking care of Simon Brown. No talking going on in the corner. They must be very confident, Mike, because nobody said anything to Simon Brown.
Simon must pick up the momentum, believe me.
Here we go into round two. The former four-time world champion, Emil Griffith, in the corner of Simon Brown.
That's just right, that five-time world champion, two-time welterweight champion.
One of the all-time greats.
I tell you, every time we fought him, one of the fighters we had, we lost. I mean, he kept beating everything we had. Hands on fighters.
Buddy McGrit won 16 straight fights since losing the IBF junior welterweight crown to Meldrick Taylor. And he's 4-0 since an arm injury, suffered a torn bicep tendon in his left arm against Jose Bermudez in July of '90. Will Brown aim for the arm? He said only if things get nasty. There's a wild miss by Brown. Otherwise, Brown said, I'm going to aim for Buddy's chin.
And then as you notice, he's taking Simon Brown off the game plan. Buddy McGrit wants this welterweight championship, a championship that's been established in 1878 by Pat McDuffie. And as you know, great fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, they became great faces in here, and Simon Brown's trying to, fill in the gap between those great fighters.
And there's no truth to the rumor Fernie was there to call that fight in 1878.
He's looking pretty good since 1878, isn't he? And Simon Brown, as I say, has to take the aggression and not throw one punch at a time. He has to work off the jab and come in forward. Because Buddy McGrit is trying to catch him, come in and try to catch him lunging. And he's too experienced a fighter to be put that way, I believe. And I believe, fellas, that we're in for a heck of a fight tonight.
Well, so far, so good.
Buddy's fighting on nervous energy, no doubt about that. He's fighting kind of jittery. But you can see exactly what I'm telling you with Simon. He just takes his time. When he gets there, he hits hard. He's not really worried till after the third or fourth innings when everything starts to happen with him.
And Buddy McGrit likes to rely on speed and head movement, a lot of side to side.
Well, McGrit can build up a nice lead if he takes advantage of Simon's lackadaisical pace.
Simon must punch to the body and slow McGirt down. McGirt is a mover, and as you said before, he's moving on a lot of nervous energy. Knowing he's in there with one of the most fierce welterweight punches in the whole division's history. He's going to start putting those punches together now so he can slow Buddy McGirt down.
Simon Brown, who has one of the most potent left hooks in the game.
And great chins. Let us not hasten to add. Great chin, great punching power, and patience adds up to a good champion. McGirt outspeeding him.
Simon Brown has to put combinations together. He mustn't let Buddy McGirt take the play away. Buddy McGirt, a smooth, slick boxer, fast hand. The only way to slow him down is to keep that jab in his face and cut the ring off. Simon Brown's not cutting the ring off. As an experienced fighter he is, he should cut the ring off.
Watch what happens after the third or fourth round. When this guy kicks in, he's letting him go, and he's letting him build a lead because he's winning these rounds.
Buddy McGirt giving a good account of himself here in these first 3 rounds.
The one thing I want you to do, I want you to move behind and never go inside. Every time you get close to, don't look to hit him. I mean to hold him. Punch inside. Punch inside, Simon. Don't give him this fight, okay?
These are the flurries that are winning the rounds, these first 2 rounds for McGirt. Right on the button, sharp. It doesn't quite hurt Simon Brown, but sure takes him out of his rhythm and loses the round. Let's take another look at that. Uppercut coming, a wide looping hook. They're not doing damage, but they sure do build up the points.
And they're certainly talking in the corner of Simon Brown right now.
Finally, they said, hey, you better start fighting on the inside and land some body shots. And that's exactly what he's got to do this round.
Buddy McGirt's corner extremely confident that they're going to walk away with the welterweight championship of the world. But I'm sure Simon Brown has different thoughts in mind. But he must fight differently. He must put punches together. He must hit the body to slow Buddy McGirt down, which I know he's capable of doing here. And as you see now, he's punching the body to get some perception from Buddy McGirt.
McGirt told us Brown wins all of his fights one way, by applying pressure. Then the opponent tries to outbox him and eventually runs out of gas. But McGirt said he is ready to go a full 12 here and seems to be in great condition.
McGirt is a finely conditioned athlete, and he is used to going the distance. I saw him go with Frankie Warren twice, and there was no slowing up at all in Buddy McGirt. He just goes full speed ahead. Good hammering shot by Simon just then.
One of McGirt's 2 losses to Frankie Warren, the other to McGrit Taylor. Simon Brown 34-1, his long defeat to Marlon Starling at 85. Mills Wade, the 3rd man of the ring, also a district judge out of Rio, former district attorney. He repped the recent Holyfield Cooper fight in Atlanta, tied his 58 champion fight. Good combination.
Simon Brown must not let Buddy McGirt do that, because every time he do that, it takes the momentum away. It takes the perception off of his punches, and he's out of range to punch because he's so preoccupied with the combinations that Buddy McGirt just doing.
A lot of good infighting just then by Simon. Simon can really fight hard inside. They can't let him loose. Can't let his arm go there.
Simon Brown, as Ferdy pointed out, with a strong chin, he was dropped just once in the first bout with Tyrone Trice.
This is a big fight for Simon Brown, and for both men for that matter. And you know, as you see right now, Buddy McGirt is trying to make a fool out of him, flipping him, spinning him around, frustrating him. But he has to stay the hard, concentrate champion that he is. And he's concentrating on the body and slowing Buddy McGirt down.
Buddy McGirt stopped only once by Meldrick Taylor and dropped only once by Tony Bolton.
Nice right hand by McGirt that seemed to stun Simon for a moment.
A left by McGirt.
Simon Brown must add pressure and punch to the body. He must go punch. Something has to be done here.
But that will certainly wake up Simon Brown. He's going to hear it in the corner because he's gotten 2 hammering shots. One of them wobbled him.
And the chance of Buddy from the New Yorkers in the crowd here in support of McGirt.
Buddy McGrit fighting a beautiful fight. He's moving, he's punching, and every once in a while he slams home a winning shot.
Simon Brown must stay cool. Stay cool, the champion, and just work, concentrate on the body.
Relax yourself. Relax yourself. Now listen to me. Relax yourself. You get close to him and punch. Don't walk in without punching. Get close to my punch. Deep breath. Deep breath. One more. Now you get close to him and punch. Don't just walk in without punching. Don't okay man, you're not doing it. Don't okay man, don't do it. Do it.
Let's see what McGirt has found. A little combination right inside Simon Brown. He's been landing that. The points are flowing. Now let's take a look at that big right hand that seemed to wobble for a second. Simon Brown. Look at that shot. You see the wobble right there? That if he could have just stayed close to him and landed an attack, it might have been big trouble for Simon Brown.
And round 4, what a solid right by McGirt. Scheduled for 12. McGirt gaining confidence with each round.
And from here on out is where we see what the champion is made of. Because this is when he likes to fight now. So let's see what happens. He's lost the first 3 quite unofficially on my card.
He was down to Maurice Blocker too, but as we saw, he is a superb finisher and came back to stop his best friend, Maurice. Let's see what happens here against Buddy McGirt.
For Oakers, he's starting to jab a lot stronger and a lot harder, trying to control the motion of McGirt. Trying to get him on the end of that jab.
He must contain the intensity, that jab coming, and bring it up an uppercut and then bring a left hook. Because as long as he let Buddy McGirt concentrate and dictate that jab, he'll throw perception of, as you see, as he did right there.
Good quick right hand by McGirt.
Right over the jab.
Another shot by McGirt, this time with the left.
McGirt outspeeding, outthinking the champion.
I don't know how hard those punches are, but they do look bad to the judges, I'm sure. They look like they see sweat coming off his head. They look like they're damaging punches.
Good combination by McGirt, followed by a left to the face. McGirt scoring well here.
And he must punch once he's inside. He mustn't walk in time. There's a cut over the right eye of the champion.
Little trickle of blood over the right eye of Simon Brown.
He's been getting hammered. There's another shot.
Midway through the 4th.
I do not understand why Simon Brown is fighting like that. He's lunging with the left jab. He must throw a combination once he's inside. He must not allow Buddy McGirt to come off like that. He must throw combination punches as soon as he gets inside.
Oh, what a flurry by McGirt.
McGirt just looking great.
Tremendous.
Buddy McGirt is fighting a Melvin Taylor type of fight. As you know, he's throwing combinations in and out. And Buddy McGirt, this is his game. He's running around the ring, but he throws the combinations. He always scores. It's not like he's running around and he's just not scoring. He scores and he gets out.
And not getting hit in return.
Exactly.
He's gone, but he's punching and gone.
And he's making the great champion miss and look bad. I can't believe what's happening here.
McGirt showing tremendous hand speed, landing with the left there.
Well, you're beginning to wonder how many of these shots can Simon Brown take. He's getting clean shots to the head, hooks, and all kind of straight right hands are landing. McGirt looking wonderful.
And why is Simon Brown walking straight in? Why is he being elusive coming in? Simon Brown, this is not the Simon Brown that I'm used to seeing fight.
Solid right by McGirt.
It looked like it rocked Simon.
It didn't wobble him coming in. He took a misstep. I'm telling you, he can't
Simon
take
put
this
the
guy.
punches, he must have 3 punches together. Not 1 or 2, but 3 punches together.
And now,
Yeah. Continue, go back with a punch together. Simon Brown must punch a little bit.
what an exchange to end the 4th.
When you get close, use the jab and drop the right hand. Don't be scared to
McGrit is hitting right on the button. You can see the way that the head moves off to the side. It's having a big effect. Let's take another look from another angle. You see it's right on the button, and his legs are wobbling as the champion, Simon Brown. And he doesn't look like he has an answer, Mike, for this. He doesn't look like he knows what to do.
Buddy McGrit is an extremely smart fighter, and he's fighting a smart fight, counter-punching, in and out, like the old-time fighters do. You throw a punch, he throws the punch with you, but he's on the outside while his punch is connected. He's on the outside when he's not getting hit. And how long can he keep it up? We don't know. Simon Brown's not fighting with the intensity that we're used to seeing him fight. And if he wants to keep this championship, he has to go for blood. He has to rough him up in there. He has to fight like a champ. He has to make him. If you want this title, you have to beat me with everything I know. And I'm going to fight hard and dirty.
Brown getting cautioned for hitting behind the head.
You got to count. You got to count. Buddy McGrit get ready to throw a right hand. So you got to count. As I'm saying all the time, you get ready to throw the right hand. And Simon Brown being an experienced fighter he is, and the champion of the world of combat, why isn't he able to see that? I don't know.
I think he's gotten a little mentally lazy at the beginning, and now he's way behind, at least unofficially, 4 rounds to nothing. And so he's got to start throwing hard punches and hope that one of them lands and stops Buddy McGrit, because Buddy seems to have found the answer.
Well, Buddy's fighting very well, but let's see how long it lasts.
McGrit to this point in total command. The much busier of the two, the challenger, Buddy McGrit, for the WBC 108 crown. He can taste it.
It's too early for that. Simon's starting to get that look. He's starting to get that hunter look that he gets when he wants to punch hard and put somebody out. Look at that. Oh, low blow. Very low blow.
Mills Lane steps in, but says nothing to Simon Brown. Didn't have the angle as we did.
He must bring the right uppercut and the left hook in order to connect. He has to throw more than one punch to hit a guy as quick as Buddy McGrit. You have to put the punches together, Simon Brown.
Brown, an easy target, just standing right in front of McGrit.
But he's on the attack. But the pressure is different this round. This round, it's Simon Brown with the pressure that he hadn't had yet.
Good thumping right by Simon Brown. McGirt slipping punches afterwards.
Simon must continue to bring the attack, the ferocious attack. Continue to punch while he's inside, and if he wants to be successful in defending his title, he has to punch while he's inside because Buddy McGrit will kill him with the speed.
As he did late against Maurice Blocker. There's a good left by McGirt that penetrated. Less than 20 seconds in the 5th round. McGirt going to the head again.
And for some strange reason, Brown's not throwing punches with the extreme snap on it. He needs bad intention in order to defend his title successfully.
Alright, good flag. That's 5 in the bank, buddy. Relax. The savings and loan will be looking for you.
Wait a minute. How you feel, champ? Keep that mouth closed, keep your hands up. Buddy, go back to the boom, boom, boom jam, all right? Double jam. Take a deep breath. Come on, you're all right. You didn't even get your second one.
Give him nothing free. That be one thing big for him. Move the head on punch. Or have it. Difference.
Well, coming up in January, another one. Donovan Razor Ruddock, one of the most feared punchers in the heavyweight division, returns to the ring to face former WBA heavyweight champion Greg Page. It'll be Ruddock's first fight since his decision loss to a fellow named Mike Tyson last June. Mike's sitting to our left as we head into round 6.
All right, now Buddy McGrit must punch once he's inside, must do everything, must push him off, punch, continue to punch with snap. He must bend his legs more to get the power from this. Now Buddy McGrit looks like he may have slowed down a little because they allowed him to get off those punches in the clinching.
If you notice that last round, the distance short between them. Simon pressed. Simon fought inside. Simon hit to the body. And all of a sudden, there was a different fight going there. It started to change. See? He's not floating around like a butterfly anymore.
Brown looking to stalk Buddy McGirt.
McGrit out there.
Brown landed with the left, though.
Here comes Smoking. Here comes Smoking Simon.
McGrit comes back. Well, here comes Brown again.
Now this is Brown on the attack. This is the hunter and the prey. This is the guy that wakes up in round 4 or 5.
And keep an eye on that right eye of Simon Brown. Looks like it may be closing a bit.
Simon Brown seemed to pick up the momentum at this particular point. And we're in the 6th round. 6 more rounds to go. And this fight is fast paced. And it looks like he hurt Buddy a little with a left hook to the body.
He's punching hard to the body now, Mike. And that's taking the legs out from McGrit.
Exactly. As you can see, Freddie, he's slowing down.
He isn't dancing anymore. The guy is on him. Simon is on him, and he's on him with hard punches to the body. There's
My God. Simon Brown is punching extremely hard to the body. And he should stay there.
Simon is hunting with a shotgun in his hand. There's another one. That's low. That was low.
No warning. Combination to the head by McGrit.
But McGrit is shooting with a BB gun, and Simon Brown is shooting with a shotgun.
Less than a minute remaining. 6th round.
Toe-to-toe action. And this is what we need to bring boxing back alive. Two great fighters like this.
Frantic exchanges. A lunging left by Brown. Brown in close. But McGirt standing toe-to-toe with Brown.
Brown is punching with bad intention.
Now, the evil intentions are coming out.
The strong finisher.
What's going on in McGirt's mind? This guy's taking my best shot.
McGirt looking winded. Final seconds of round 6. Big round for Brown.
Brown has turned the tide of this fight. He's taking a fight out of McGirt.
Hey, Flip! Give me that eye. We're getting the third going against somebody. You got two more horsemen in. You got two more horsemen. You got them all worried there.
Lansky, the doctor, has been called in to take a look at the cut, which does not appear bad enough. Let's listen.
I don't believe the cut is bad enough where the doctor should be in the ring.
Exactly.
You being a doctor for this shit.
Let's take a look at that hard body work that's turning this fight around. Those punches right under the heart and to the liver and to the side are taking the legs out of Buddy McGirt. Let's take another good look. These punches, look at that. That's a solid, hard punch.
We have two courageous fighters, and Simon Brown coming on in the 6th round. And now here we go to 7th round, and Simon Brown still stalking.
And he might have a little bit more fuel in his tank because he's got a cut and he's afraid they may stop it, although it doesn't look like anything. I'm amazed that they brought the doctor in.
Buddy McGirt had his mouth open. Buddy McGirt, he was slowing down in the end of the 6th round, and as you know right now, he's been hit with a good punch, and now he had his mouth open. He breathed through his mouth, so ironically, it seems as if he's something fair.
And blood flying from above the right eye of Simon Brown. Punching left there by Brown. Not much impact, though.
Brown coming on like a runaway freight train. And McGirt looking like a guy standing in the tracks waiting to get rolling.
A very intense battle, this WBC 108 title, right from the opening bell. McGirt in command at the outset, but Brown comes right.
Hard punch.
A good example of what Tyson said a moment ago, body shots inside. And that's what you just saw Simon Brown do. 3 or 4 inside digging body shots.
Sorry, it's unbelievable how quick the body punches take effect. 1 minute the guy's moving fast, and then the next second he dies instantaneously.
McGirt looking a little worried. He's not had the confidence that he had in those first 4 rounds.
Simon Brown must continue to punch to the body in order to slow this swoop-footed fighter down.
I think he senses that he's getting this guy right where he wants him, in his sights.
Now McGirt aiming for the damaged eye, but not having any impact. There's a right hand by Brown, and Brown able to eat some punches, too.
got a fresh breath air from somewhere, and he's punching back. It's a sharp combination he was doing earlier in the fight.
The problem is it has no effect on Simon Brown. He keeps coming.
But it looks good to the judges.
But he's gotten hammered all during this round. It wasn't enough to take this round.
Again, McGrit opening up. Right uppercut by McGrit.
Simon Brown must put the combination together. With less than 30 seconds left. Oh, hard body punches. And you can see they take effect of body, because you see.
One good shot, but he moved away to admire his work rather than stay there and follow it up. Simon doesn't make that mistake. He stays there.
The slugfest raging on. No knockdowns as of yet. In the final second.
Great shot by Simon, but he took it. A good shot by McGrit in return. Action. There's a right hand. Simon McGrit trying to sneak that little right hand back in. Look at that shot by Simon. Let's take a look at this kind of action. Let's repeat it. Let's look from a different angle. That gives you perspective of the punch. Both men throwing right hands at the same time, and then he comes back for more. Simon is on the hunt.
Simon should put those punches in 2 or 3 punches in session. I know it's tough when you're fighting the guy that's so fast.
Scheduled for 12. Simon Brown showing he can take the punishment and then dish it out.
And this fight is getting very even. One more round, Simon Brown pulls out, and he's dead even.
Turning into a vicious affair.
But you can feel the momentum change. You can feel the ebb and flow is going toward the champion, who's more confident every round, stronger every round. McGrit looking more tentative, more fearful every round. Fearful's not the right word. Cautious should be the word.
As you said before, as you noted, Simon Brown is getting more and more closer with that right hand.
A big-time brawl here in Las Vegas between Simon Brown and Buddy McGrit for the title. Combination to the head by McGrit. Brown seemed to deflect it.
Not much on the punches of McGrit. He's landing, but
I look at the face of Buddy McGrit. Looks a little bewildered. He's feeling the punches from Simon Brown.
I'll tell you one thing, Bertie. Brown's not looking ahead to Norris or Chavez.
Watch out, that head. Watch the head. He's facing the head. When he gets his hunter's mode on, he's relentless. He's a good welterweight.
Effective.
More impressive, too, as well.
Combination by McGrit. Brown taking a lot of punishment, eating a lot of leather. Less than a minute to go in the 8th.
And we're watching a fight. Simon Brown's in the fight of his life, coming on and on. They threw the mouthpiece out on purpose. Buddy McGrit threw the mouthpiece out on purpose.
He is tired. He is weary. He can't breathe right.
Look, he's spitting out.
Mills Lane just picked it up with his left hand and flipped it into the McGrit corner. McGrit fighting without the mouthpiece. Less than 30 seconds in the round.
And he's just in a, Buddy McGrit is slowing down.
Let's see if Brown
He's
can
throwing
make
the
it.
combination punches, but he's going through the motions. He's slowing down. Simon Brown is taking his toll. He must punch once he gets inside, though. If he doesn't punch, he's just wasting time. Hit the body. At this particular time, Simon Brown has to hit the body.
Now, with about 5 seconds, Lane calls time to get the mouthpiece in.
Come on, the mouthpiece, come on.
He wanted to wait for the action to got it back in. That's it.
Try. Come on, give me an insult. Get your eyes back. Come here. Give me. Put your head back.
Keep your hands up, Simon. Keep your hands up and drop low in the knee. When you get them in the rope,
Sometimes fighters spit out the mouthpiece. You see, it was already half out. He just spit it out in order to take a good breath, get that bothersome mouthpiece out. But that's indicative of the fact that he's very tired.
But Fernie, this tells you something. When he did something of that nature, it makes me feel that he's reluctant about his chances now.
It is round 9, scheduled for 12.
Round 8 was a fairly even round.
Simon Brown must stay to the body, and that mouthpiece will be spit out again. He mustn't allow him to take the momentum away.
Sweeping left by McGrit. Brown likes to tempt fighters into toe-to-toe brawls. And we've got one here. These are the moments when Brown usually pours it on. But Brown has taken a lot of punishment in the earlier rounds here, and he's taking more now.
Simon Brown must continue to punch to the body.
Oh, nice uppercut.
He must continue to throw those combinations as he's throwing hard.
Good combination by McGrit to the head.
McGrit making a heck of a motion to take this round away from Simon, who stopped fighting for some reason, and that reason is Buddy McGrit. He's right in his face and punching a lot. Tired as he is, weary as he is, he's in there.
Brown looking weary, and McGrit has a second win.
Yeah, McGrit has a second win here, and he's...
Simon Brown still has murder on his punches, as you noted.
Well, he can't gamble too much more because this is close now.
Buddy McGrit again looks like he's tired. Every minute and a half, Buddy McGrit seems to take in as if he's tired or so.
Throughout most of this fight, the many fans traveling from New York. The raised heck for Buddy McGrit.
Buddy winning this round with an exceptional display of energy. Just when you thought he was through, he is coming back.
He spit out the mouthpiece at the end of the previous round, looking for more air, and he's got it here in the ninth.
Two hammering shots. Those are the first ones that look like they had some on them.
Combination to the head by McGrit. That snapped Brown's head back.
What an exhibition by McGrit. He just from the edge of doom, he came back and he's been fighting his heart out this round.
And again, he's tired. His mouthpiece is ready to come out.
He's tired, Mike, but he's got a big heart.
Buddy McGirt's giving every round. Every round is giving everything he has. And Simon Brown has to come on if he wants to keep his welterweight championship of the world.
Combination by McGrit.
Oh my, Simon Brown must have concrete in his jaw.
A right by Brown to end the round. Well, this is quite a close fight, and speaking of close fights, in February, Showtime Championship Boxing goes down under as we bring you live via satellite from Australia the Azuma Nelson Jeff Fenech rematch for the WBC Super Featherweight title. This past June, Nelson and Fenech fought to a controversial draw, with the champion Nelson retaining the title. I hope you can join us in February from Australia.
Let's watch McGirt's valiant comeback. This was from the edge of doom. He came back and he's putting combinations in, hard combinations, and then moving away before the champion has the time to return the favor.
We're gonna take the other
That was
side.
a big round.
Buddy McGirt is giving everything he's got.
You're resting a little bit.
Oh my.
He took the aggressiveness. He took everything out of Simon now Simon's got to try to win back the lead.
Brown 10. Brown very eager to get back into it. He's pressing the attack. Let's see how McGrit handles.
Oh, my.
Unofficially, my score is Buddy McGrit ahead, 87-85. But this is so close, it could be either
And me,
way.
myself, I got the bout even.
The judges, Jerry Roth, Dalby Shirley, and Ray Solis. In Las Vegas, anything can happen.
Buddy McGrit is fighting his little heart out. But then again, Simon Brown is at all times punching hard. Anything can happen here.
And he is hunting, he is chasing, he is the aggressor, and those are points in his favor. And he is a champion, and that has something to do with it.
He must have more than one punch, though. He must have more than one punch.
We saw what happened in the Nelson-Fennick fight. A lot of people thought Fennick won that fight. It was a draw. Nelson retained his title. Who knows?
That right uppercut to the body, I believe, shook Buddy McGrit a little.
It's right under the heart. And
Oh,
it hurts.
my
Another one.
Those are the punches that make his mouthpiece come out of his mouth.
This is the first clinch we've seen in the whole fight. Unbelievable. It has been so action-packed. Midway through the 10th now. Oh, brother. A left by Buddy McGrit.
First good offensive action of the round by McGrit. Finding solid point, building combination.
Simon Brown never stops. He continues to come. He always comes. And that's another mental edge on him. Buddy McGrit must say, what's holding this guy up? I'm hitting him with clean shots, flush in the jaw. And he's not even budging.
But Brown's defense, as we said at the outset, a flaw. He opens himself up, and McGirt's taking advantage. But can Brown come back and score a knockout punch like he did against Blocker?
Simon Brown back on the attack, back turning this round in his favor.
Got to bring that combination together. He done that right here. Left hook.
He's right on his feet. He doesn't look that hurt.
We got 22 seconds left.
Brown down for only the second
Buddy
time.
McGrit will try to finish it right now.
Can McGirt finish him off for the final 10 seconds of the 10th?
Let's take a look at this knockdown because it seemed to be a flash. That was right. There was a good left
I
hook.
believe it was the left hook that did it.
There's another left hook, and down he goes. There's two hooks that got him down. The right didn't land real flush, but the hooks did. That's the first one right there from this viewpoint. And here comes the next one, right there. And the legs went out from under Simon, and was that a surprise knockdown, Mike?
Oh, man, the punches had to land because Simon was hitting the consecutive and he was doubling up on the left hook, tripling up on it. And one of them had to land. And both fighters being as tired as they are and exhausted, anything can happen.
And now the title is really up for grabs.
Simon Brown must come out here to give everything he has.
Round 11, Brown the champion. McGirt the #1 contender. McGirt decking Brown weight in the 10th. Time, says Bill Slam. Something with the mouth.
Simon Brown started the round without a mouthpiece.
Oh, man.
Here we go, come on.
Emil Griffin got a little excited.
They lost their composure in the corner. They forgot to put in the mouthpiece.
Emil Griffin was a great champion, but he's starting to work the corner. And let's go back to this fight.
Oh, man.
Simon Brown must continue to keep his defense up, keep his hands up, and come and move his head and punch it as he makes Buddy McGirt miss. He must have used any composure. But this is the time he must be more composed and that's what the champion is.
With that big 10-8 round, all Buddy's got to got to do is get on his bicycle and survive, and he is the next champion, at least unofficially on my card.
And McGrit, knowing deep down inside, he's got to be cautious too, careful. He knows about Brown's potent left hook. But McGrit showing no respect.
Simon Brown not used to fighting something short. Weak-footed fighters, but he's very fast, and as he punches, he's getting close. He can get Simon Brown a chance to get off. But Simon Brown must punch. Soon as inside, he must throw the combination. Even though he's tired, he has to punch. This is the championship of the world at stake.
McGrit continues to be in command.
Well, he got a big lift off that knockdown, and now he knows he can be the champion of the world. And Simon Brown doesn't know how to catch up with McGrit and save his title.
Buddy McGrit just dropped the most fierce welterweight in the world at this particular moment, and giving a good account of himself. Simon Brown must keep his hands up.
That knockdown is taking a lot out of Simon Brown because he's not attacking with big force.
He must keep his hands up. But this guy will counter punch him to death.
Again, McGrit asserting himself. Less than a minute to go in the 11th. Punching left uppercut by McGrit.
Buddy McGrit is pot shot, the best welterweight champion in the world today.
Well, he might have been the best yesterday because today it's going to be Buddy McGrit if he keeps this up.
The other champs are Meldrick Taylor and Maurice Blocker, who are taking note of Buddy McGrit tonight. McGrit hasn't been a champion since 1988 when he lost the IBF Junior Welterweight crown to Meldrick Taylor.
And McGrit fighting brilliantly. If he doesn't make a mistake, he is in good shape in this fight.
And Simon Brown in his 10th championship fight, 9-0 in those fights.
Simon Brown has to make Buddy McGrit exert energy because he's coming up to the last round. You have to exert energy. Because the last round he's taking it easy, he's gonna go full steam in the first round.
Round 11 in the books. 3 minutes to go.
Simon, fuck the eye. You can do it. You do it. Now, no eyes. Let's do it. Look at the doctor. Look at the doctor. Doctor's all right. Look at that. He's all right, doctor. He's okay, Simon. Belly weight, belly. Okay, baby.
Hey, you can rest all day tomorrow, champion. Come on, we'll do this. Champion of the world. Let's go, baby.
3 minutes. 12th and final round for the WBC Welterweight Championship. Can Buddy McGrit hang on here and pull it off? He knocks Simon Brown down in the 10th round. Seemingly all he has to do is stay away.
And he is such a good boxer. He has such motion that he can do it.
If Buddy McGrit only looks to survive the round, he's making a big mistake. He should go in there and try to finish the fight off if he can.
He's throwing some hard leather. Mike, that was a hard right hand.
Can Simon Brown pull it off? Can he come back and knock McGrit out?
Simon Brown has to round. He has to give everything he got right now. And I know he's the type of champion that has to made him do this. This is an exciting moment, and I'm just tongue-tied from just watching the two big fighters fight.
The crowd chanting for McGrit. Brown it looks like has to knock McGrit out to win it, but look at McGrit.
McGrit is using his head. One of the first 4 rounds is one of the last 2. Superior boxing, lateral motion, and all of a sudden, a fresh wellspring of energy that comes from the impending championship belt.
Oh my, left hook missed. That might have done damage. Simon Brown must continue to punch. He's walking into punches, which is unlike Simon Brown.
Well, he's got to be desperate now. Less than a minute and a half. Brown has to throw caution to the wind. But back comes McGrit with combination.
Too fast, too much boxing skill for Simon, who is a slower fighter and a more determined fighter, but he can't find it.
And Brown looking oh so frustrated.
Miracles do happen in boxing, but not usually on a night like this.
He'll have to do it in the last 55. That wasn't it. That right eye closing. Simon Brown.
McGrit solidly ahead on my scorecard, and I doubted the judges would see it differently with that knockdown, but we never know.
Simon Brown must, this is only 30 seconds left. He must do something. He has to change the tide somehow. It's never too late, but he has to do something. It doesn't look good in his hand.
We've had so many upsets here on Showtime. McGrit, the challenger, coming in the underdog. We'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 seconds left. Let's look at good boxing.
Outstanding action from the start of this fight. I counted only 2 clinches in the whole fight. Tremendous heart being exhibited by this man. Look at them, crowd around Buddy McGrit, his family, his friends.
Buddy McGrit fought his heart out.
Really did.
And New York has another champion, but as we don't know. But from now, from looking at the scorecards, it looks like New York has another champion.
It is going to the judges. Jerry Roth, Delby Shirley, and Ray Solis. Buddy and his family and friends praying. We saw him praying prior to the fight. There was one knockdown, Mike, as you saw in the 10th round. Solid left by Buddy McGrit. Check it out.
And as you said, punches like this gives you inspiration. Look at the comments. A sneaky left hook, and as you notice, he was tripling the punches up. And one of them had to land. One. And he moves. Two. And the third punch, here it goes. Boom. And he dropped the great welterweight champion.
Sprawled out on the canvas, Simon Brown has lost only one fight, in danger of losing the championship to the man in blue, Buddy McGrit.
And as you know, Steve, this would be the first title fight if he's to lose and Brown was to lose.
9-0 in championship fights coming in. A long night for Simon Brown. In there with a tough customer in James Buddy McGrit. Getting ready for the decision. We're standing by. Let's go up to our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 championship rounds of boxing, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judging ringside, Delby Shirley scores at 119-108. Ray Solis scores at 117-110, as does Jerry Roth, 117-110. All three in favor of the winner and the new WBC welterweight champion, James Buddy McGrit.
There you have it, a new champion.
A new champion from Brentwood, New York, James Buddy McGrit.